If you don't know, the salary cap for the Premiership teams has gone down to 5 million. That's if they adhere to it. I would think they probably will do because of COVID and recent travails for one particular club. Well, we're starting to see the effect of this new salary cap. Vincent Koch is going from Saracens to Wasps. Exeter losing Johnny Hill and Sam Skinner. Rob Baxter says it will hinder the English sides in Europe, but some are arguing it will make the Premiership much more uneven playing field. What are your thoughts?
I don't think it'll make it even. I still think there's big spenders in the league and teams that just don't spend that level of money. I think it's a sensible thing to restrict it because of the way it was going. It was getting a joke. I mean, you got £1 million players flying around. And the reality is, if you're Bristol and Steve Lansdown's the owner of it, or chairman, and he's there going, your salary cap, you're saying it's 7 million as it was, that's not even a striker in the world of football. So he was happy to kind of fill the boots and look what he did for Bristol. I think restricting the salary cap is a sensible thing to do to protect the game. What I'd also like to see is a little bit more investment in the league beneath it, but that's a different argument entirely. I think, restricting it, short term, good solution, long term, even better solution.
I mean, it will have some effect. Of course, it will have some effect in Europe because they can't spend as much. But my point is, these clubs need to survive. They need to be on a realistic footing because you don't want to get into situations where clubs are, almost to the wall with administration, because that doesn't do anyone any favours either.
No one likes admin.
Yeah. People always focus on the salary cap. There are two aspects to this. The French salary cap is very well policed and adhered to, but it's much higher. But what people don't mention is the huge advantage that the Irish tax system gives to their provincial sides. Now, that's not not unfair. This is how it is in that country. They get their tax back, the whole lot, for their career. I talked to Shane Byrne, big wedge at the end. So if you know that you're effectively being squirreled away money that is going to come back to you, that's a big attraction, isn't it?
10 years, isn't it, the commitment you have to put in, and it makes that kind of testimonial year all the more relevant, doesn't it? Can you imagine that? But it's clever because it keeps your players in the country, and that's what people want. All right, you get your marquee names that are going to attract a few fans here, but actually, when we talk about salary caps, people want to see good teams play. They want good clubs. They want good community outreach programs. So your marquee players are great, but they're not going to make you a championship winning team. It's far deeper than that. And that's why Ireland, from that perspective, get it right. Because they not only do that from a provincial point of view, they're backed as Irish players. So you've not only got the nationalists involved with it, you've got the people who are looking at it from, the individual unions.